Eddie Harris from Hotlanta. Hey guys, is there an apparent problem with attaining property insurance in Jacksonville? On two of our properties, older properties, we received an email stating our insurance was being canceled and offered an option with a company insurer of last resort. Coverage is not as broad. Is this becoming a trend in Florida? Thanks.
Eddie, great question. Is there an insurance problem as we stand here today? Yes. This is not a new thing, though, for those folks who own rental properties in the state of Florida. Really, for the last probably 2 years, 3 years, there has been a big problem. You've seen insurance rates rise specifically on older homes, and they've risen a lot. And so it's not a good thing. That's the bad news. Here's some good news. It became so much of an issue. This really is a legal issue. If you look at the number of lawsuits and claims that are placed on properties in the state of Florida, I don't have the exact data, but it is a heck of a lot more than pretty much every other state out there. And there are things that you can sue for here that you can't sue in other places. And so insurance companies really have been struggling over the last couple of years because of this. And so the state legislature came together, put a special session together to curb the problem. This is very new news. Really, over the last month, that special session was held. From what I'm hearing from our insurance teammates is that we got about 80% of the fixes that we wanted in this special session, which is an overwhelming win. It's hard to get a special session, and when you get one, to get 80% of what you wanted is an overwhelming win. So that is the best news that I can share with you. Doesn't mean that your insurance rates are going to go down right now, but what we're expecting in the coming, call it 1 to 2 years, those insurance rates on your older homes should come down. That's what we're hearing. They've gone up way too fast. There's also some protections for insurance companies from going out of business in the state, which is the real risk, and why rates go up. So that's really good news. Here's some other good news. If you're a JWB client, or if you're an owner of rental properties and you own an older rental property and you've held on to it for 2 years, the amount of gains that you've made from all 5 profit centers has been so much higher than the additional cost that you've had to spend on your insurance, namely because you just had 20% home price appreciation last year and close to that the year before. So you are doing okay, even though it's not fun to pay higher for insurance costs, you're doing okay. This does not affect new construction properties as well. And so as far as folks buying new construction properties, your insurance premiums have not gone up. You haven't seen them on your evaluations. If you've been a fan of the show on the Property of the Weeks and you've seen older homes, you have seen those evaluations with higher insurance costs. And this isn't new for us, right? There's not a risk of getting surprised if you just buy a rental property today with your insurance costs doubling. It's because we already priced that into the evaluations for the properties that are purchased today. So if you're an older client, you're getting hit with higher insurance costs, but you're okay because you got a heck of a lot of home price appreciation. If you're buying properties right now, you're protected because we have those insurance rates that are updated, and the new construction is largely insulated from this.
I'm going to go ahead and call that bullet point what's happening with insurance rates in Florida for investors, right?